Hi, this is Beginner's Guitar Lesson. We're going to first start out with an interesting topic. Why do you want to learn to play the guitar? And that's kind of where you need to start with, I would assume, is you want to learn to play guitar. And why is that? And there are a lot of reasons. Honestly, some people just want to be able to play guitar to amuse themselves, to play their favorite songs, to pass the time, and those are good reasons. Some people have an idea of getting into songwriting or even performing on stage, and those are good reasons too. Some people are musicians that play other instruments. Maybe you play a wind instrument or percussion or something unrelated and you'd like to learn the guitar. Some people just think it's cool, and it is. Playing the guitar is cool, and there are a lot of reasons, and they're all valid. And just thought we'd talk about that a little bit, and the idea of starting out, you know. Part of why you need to assess why you want to learn to play the guitar is because your reasons for wanting to do this are going to change what it is you do, what kind of guitar you purchase. Are you interested in acoustic guitar? And are you interested in electric guitar? Are you more interested in playing folk or rock or country? Do you want to use this as a vehicle for songwriting? And if so, what kind of songs do you want to write? If you just want to be able to play on your own at home, I guess it depends, you know, a lot of it's going to, what you do depends on what kind of music you want to get into. Well, it's like that with any kind of, whatever your reasons are. Really, so really sit down and assess, what is it I'm looking to do with learning guitar? And that's going to change what kind of guitar you buy and how you approach the instrument. Now, I've played a lot of different kinds of music. I've recorded and produced a lot of different kinds of music. So, but generally, to start out, I'm going to be using an acoustic guitar. You don't have to. You can get an electric guitar. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. In fact, mostly, you know, I have this guitar. I did a review on it, and I'll probably be using this guitar a good bit, and some of my others. I have plenty of different kinds of guitars here. But mostly I'm going to start out with acoustic, and we'll get into electric later and that kind of stuff when we get to electric-specific things. But to start out, the basics are applicable on whatever kind of guitar you're playing. Or even if you have like a 6-string banjo, which is more like a guitar on a, you know, on a banjo body. But that's a totally different thing, I guess. Anyway, whatever it is you're interested in doing, I'd like to teach you how to do it. And like I said, starting at the very, very beginning is assessing the why. And once you have that figured out, then we can go on to the what. What kind of guitar do I buy? What kind of equipment do I need? What is it that I need in order to get this thing started? And we'll definitely be covering that in the next video. That's something that is important. It'll probably be a slightly longer video than this. The why is just the question. Why? And of course, along with that, maybe you want to learn more about music in general. Maybe you're somebody that plays an instrument, but you think you could get more musically out of the guitar. You could learn some new things. Certainly, guitar is a good instrument to learn on because there's so much information on it. In general, there are a lot of books on it. There are a lot of videos on YouTube here on it. And there's a lot of information on guitar. So that makes it a good starting point. Definitely a good starting point for learning more music theory, for learning more music in general. And it is a good instrument for songwriting, and it is a good instrument for doing a lot of things. Mostly, it's also very portable. I wouldn't say it's the most portable instrument. You have things like ukuleles and mandolins, which also are easy to switch over to from the guitar because they're all stringed instruments. But it's certainly easier to carry around than, say, a piano or such. So the guitar, it's a fun instrument. It's a lot of fun. I certainly hope all of you watching this decide to pick up an instrument, learn how to play, and you know, have a lot of fun with it. The world needs more music, right? That's definitely not a debatable thing. I guess you could debate it. Debate it in the comments. Tell me, does the world need more music? Does the world need more musicians? I certainly think so. I love it when people learn to play an instrument and then they get to share. You can share it on YouTube. Maybe you could be, you right there could be the next big YouTube star. keep in mind, you don't need a ton of talent. And that's the truth. If you feel like, man, this is intimidating, there's all kinds of terms, there's all kinds of things you have to learn, you don't need to learn that much, and you don't need a massive amount of talent to play this instrument. Just all you need is the basics. If you can learn some basic chords, you can sing songs to yourself. You can learn all of your favorite hits. Believe me, they are not as hard as you would think, most of them. And you can learn songwriting with very few chords. You don't need to be terribly sophisticated to write good songs and to play good music. You just need to pick it up, learn the basics, and take it from there. And maybe you will find an aptitude for it. For all you know, you have an untapped skill set, and you might be a really good guitarist. That's something that you might have in you that you learn about along the way. Or maybe not. If all you ever learn is the basic chords, you're still better for it. So let's learn guitar together. I'll see you on this journey, and God bless you.